can't be serious. You people like this?
Some of the imagery is unbelievable.
A woman pooping out her boobs is not good imagery.
Says you. You must be a pro-life nut, huh? Didn't like what the book had to say?
What are you talking about? This book is as pro-life as it gets.
Oh, come on! God damn it! Will you people stop reading into stuff that isn't there?
One Piece is better than Naruto. Let's just get that out the way.
Oh, I can get that out the way. One Piece is better than Naruto.
But when it comes to One Piece doing their gay characters, they did...
No, hold on. We can... Let's watch the thing first.
Okay.
No, but like, for real though. Sorry, the original creator didn't have his stitches or duets on, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way. But like, genuinely, how could you watch One Piece and like, not be a leftist?
I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Like, the prison arc alone, which is filled with characters like Bon Clay and Emporio Ivankov, very positive transgender or queer representation.
Are they really good transgender representation? Because I don't think so. Not that they're bad character-wise, but their character drawings are all people in gimp suits and sexual outfits. It is what a Trump supporter would assume a pride rally for the gays looks like, and you could just look up pictures and that's what it actually looks like. Those are the outfits they wear.
That don't matter. They look like that regardless.
That's not positive.
It don't matter. That's what they look like.
Now, they're good characters. Don't get me wrong.
I was gonna say.
Example, you could see him better in this picture. He does not look like a proper representation.
He does.
Queerness in the context of making them look good.
No, look good? No, but this is what like, you could pull up pictures.
He's like the equivalent of the gay version of Rizzo.
Bon Clay. When they introduced Bon Clay in One Piece, he was a generic gay guy, and he did look ugly as fuck.
No, but he's different. See, these guys are wearing stilettos and the heels and the bad makeup. They just Ivankov has that face. Again, love Ivankov. Gotta say that, because if you like this guy, you might like his politics. I don't know. When it comes to number 2, which he's about to say, motherfucker was ugly. It used to look like Caillou, the animation of One Piece, and then you had Ivankov with his poofy pants and then his swans on his face and the bowl cut. You put that up against, we recently watched Tokyo Ghoul, the gay guy from Tokyo Ghoul who just wore lipstick, or the other gay guy from One Piece that just wore lipstick and wore a, like, geisha.
Even that guy's badass.
There you go, he runs around with the white bear pirates murdering people with guns.
You know why? Because it's not about their being gay, it's about their badass, what they do in the story.
Yeah, and how useful they are in the story. Bon Clay was useful as fuck in Impel Down.
Yeah,
Holy
Bon
shit.
Clay, badass. He was bad in the beginning. Well, not
he came
good.
back with a way better character design.
I didn't
and
like
a way
him
better attitude
in the beginning.
They never explicitly said that gayness was a problem in One Piece.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
I mean, they never said that there is no gay people in One Piece. Like, they're not allowed to exist. Obviously, they arrested gay guys, and they all came together in Impel Down, but, like, I don't ever remember seeing a Marine grab a gay guy and say, "You're gay, get in the jail."
The prison arc alone, which is filled with characters like Bon Clay and Emporio Ivankov, very positive transgender or queer representation. Like, imagine if you didn't believe in trans rights and then sitting...
I do not believe in kids' trans rights.
Yes, I don't believe in chopping off your dick, but I love me some One Piece.
I don't really care what you do personally.
But when it comes down to the chopping off of kids' dicks, you can't defend that unless you're hard left.
Man.
Through Impel Down? Like, how are you gonna sit...
Look, there it is. There it is right there. He's ugly as fuck.
He did do Bon Clay. I didn't see that this
Like,
far.
there is no way you looked at that character design, especially back in original One Piece, and then say, "Oh my god, he's the perfect gay representation." It's only when he pops up and Impel Down, jacked to hell, and ready to carry Luffy on his back and make sure that he lives.
That's character
crying
development.
at his fucking deathbed.
That's his character development.
Begging him to pull through after getting his ass beat.
You could pull up those clips. I love those clips.
He was always the chill guy, and he was never really a villain. And that's why he was just there. I hated him because he ugly. And there's nobody out here telling me he ain't ugly.
Bon Clay and be like, "I don't know, man, I still don't like him." Not to mention arcs like Skypia and Fishman Island.
Fishman Island, most people didn't like because it was a ripoff of Aquaman, and nobody liked Horty. Yeah, everybody already got the black coating from Arlong.
And there's nothing wrong with that either. because
I know Arlong was a better version of
not even
Fishman
that. I
Island.
was gonna say
which deal heavily with racial tension undertones. And then there's the fact that the show is just inherently anti-fascist, with basically the entire scope of the show being overthrowing a fascist government.
Lofi.
Lofi?
Yeah, he said he's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes, that's fire. That's so fire. Oh my god, dude. We think the Houthis Ansar Allah is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him that.
What baffles me is these people exist. The same people who think Usopp isn't black. Carry a One Piece fan and miss the entire fucking point.
Yeah, that's what One Piece is about. It's about overthrowing the government, not being the freest man on the ocean, not finding the MacGuffin.
now you do have
treasure.
to topple a government in order to accomplish that goal, but
That's the fluff. It's good fluff, but that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is to achieve your fucking dreams, and the adventure along the way is just the adventure. I only attack the government whenever they stole my person.
Yes,
I do not give a
only
flying
do
fuck
things
about the government.
when I want to do things to help other people because I feel bad for them.
Yes, they give me a problem, that pisses me off, I fuck them up. Other than that, I do not fuck with the government.